Naomi's newly adopted son. But I've known Naomi, Marieta since she was like a baby before, but she met me on the drive when I first got there. And she took me under my wing. You know, she scolds me all the time and stuff, but I've been knowing her since like 2007.
He's my adopted son.
I have a lot to say about you.
Yeah.
I don't remember when you first met. It's been several years ago. Oh, my name is Susan Salcedo. I was Susan Hammond then, and then I met this woman at church, or did we meet up elsewhere? And I found her to be very ornery, but I absolutely love her, and she's lots of fun. And that's all I have to say. But I wish. Oh, why are you sighing relief? That's all I have to say.
My name is Victor Salcedo, and obviously we're connected. And I've known Marieta since 1996 is when I came to the church. And for years, I never understood, you know when you hug her, she hits you. And it took me years to realize that's sort of a love tap. But she does not realize how much it hurts. So knock it off.
This is your reserve.
Okay, well.
Bobby J. Go, Bobby J. You want to say something, Bobby J?
I don't know her. Every time you get up in the morning, it's something different. Anyway, when I first came to Bakersfield in 1962, Marieta was in the same office with my lifetime buddy, Tom Davis, who worked for the recreation department. And that's how I came through Tom and going hunting with Tom and the boss man, Rasmussen, out there at the, going quail hunting and all this stuff. I got to know everybody there, and one time we had a party and Tom and I used to play the guitars and sing folk songs, and they were having a party and Tom and I were going to do the entertaining, and I didn't know any girls in town hardly, and so they suggested that I ask Marieta. And that was the beginning. And we've been married 51 years last month.
My name is Ralph Mason. I've known Marieta since the old First Baptist Church days.
Yeah.
Lowell Fairley was our youth director at that time. Some of you might remember.
Yeah.
I know Phil's members. And she's been a lifelong friend along with her sisters.
I'm Evelyn Mason, and I can't remember ever not knowing Marieta. We kind of grew up in the church together, First Baptist.
My name is Lisa Sutcliffe, and she is my sister. I met her at the church years ago, and they adopted me. So I'm their other sister. So it's been wonderful.
My name is Tony Nab, and I met Marieta basically, I didn't know her before too much, but she asked for a volunteer at church one time to work in the kitchen cleaning up for a month at a time. Well, after 5 years, I was telling her how to cook.
He even changed the recipe.
It's all the heavy work.
I'm Peggy now, and I
I really don't remember when I met Marieta. It seems like I've always known you. I'm sure it was at Olive Drive, but it could have been at First Baptist downtown. We've just been friends forever. Love you.
Well, I'm Lynn Wright, and I met Marieta an interesting way. She invited me to go to lunch with her. And so she's all happy and da-da-da-da, and finally I'm just sitting there listening to her, and I said, exactly why did you invite me to lunch? She didn't know what to say. Marieta has never been speechless, but she honestly was. Anyway, Marieta and I have traveled a lot together. We've gone several times to see Wes and Cheryl when they were in Prague. We are good travel buddies, and she's an awful lot of fun, and I love her.
Well, I'm Ginger Crawford, and I met Marieta at First Baptist, but actually that wasn't the first time. First time I met you, you were pregnant with Lynn Ann, and it was at Wilma Murphy's house. And that was how I got introduced to you, because my Tim was dating for 5 minutes Jana.
46 years.
Hi, this is Ginger.
Well, I have to say this. Who are we talking about?
Oh, yes, Marieta. I have to say this, that the first time I met her, I began directing the choir downtown. The first time I met her, she said, if you don't have rehearsals for the choir, I'll come and sing. Right? That little melody kept on for 50 some odd years. She did come and sing once in a while, but sometimes she'd lose it. We'll keep away from those things. But I think one of the things that Marieta means to me is she there is no box for Marieta. When God made her, He threw the box away because He couldn't figure out. I'm telling you, I love this gal. She's just a joy to be with. And she would poke me in the shoulder too, and that's when I got arthritis. Did you send her your bill?
No, I just begged her to
We
stop.
love her. She's a Christian sister. We don't want to do that.
We came in 1962, and I don't remember ever not knowing Marieta. I do remember, let's see, we've been here, what, 54 years?
95.
And you're saying. I remember when you guys got married.
Yes.
Wow. I think you sneaked off to Las Vegas.
No, we slipped,
Or was it John's
snuck out in
office?
John's office, and Margie called Margie in and said, you've got to be a witness to this couple.
And that was it.
And that was it. Julia was across the street working at the YMCA, and I wouldn't let her
She
come.
wouldn't even let me come.
So we're kind of giving you a party to make up for the not
Right.
big wedding. But it's certainly been a good marriage. Joy for us.
Well, and I
Done.
remember Marieta, I've known her all my life.
Yeah, duh.
And one of the best times I remember is when you came home from college and you took me to Thrifty Drug and you bought me a flashlight.
Flashlight?
Love that.
And I remember
because I didn't meet her until 1988 when we moved to Bakersfield and Wes became the pastor of the church, and that's when I first met you. I don't think we became friends right away because you were kind of scared of pastors' wives. I think. That's what you told me later. I don't know. I don't know what you thought I would do, but anyway, we became really good friends and have been friends for a long time and been through a whole lot of stuff together. Some good, some very funny, and some hard stuff, and all the ups and downs of friendship, and it's meant so much to me. Thank you. I won't tell the story on you about when we were in Prague. Which one, right?
Okay, we want to hear.
What happens in Prague stays in Prague, right?
That's right.
I'll keep her guessing.
I'm Wes Brown, and when I think of Marieta, I think about when I first became the senior pastor of the church, and you were writing kind of a little column at the end of the newsletter, and so you were giving people orientation to the new pastor and the preaching and the emphasis. I remember working so hard on our centennial. Remember that? And 1988, it was a wonderful time. And then later you became the administrator of our church. And there are so many dimensions of that, but I thank God for you.
Thank you.
You've given so many of us here the kind of encouragement and support that we deeply thank God for. So blessings on her.
Yeah, I thought he was going to tell you that at staff meetings, sometimes I cussed. And he would put his face down and look at the table.
Are you apologizing?
No!
We recorded that.
I'm Marianne Goldsmith, and I've been knowing Marieta since like 1991. I think, so I'm a little younger than you. But, yeah, if you need someone to go to lunch with and eat Mexican food,
Yeah, that's true.
call up Marieta. But it's been wonderful. I love her.
I can't stand up, but I'm Bruce Smith. I met Marieta, I don't know when, but she used to tap me on the shoulder.
Oh, she didn't seem to.
Pardon me. And I always tried to comply with her wishes.
You were smart.
Trying to get people to believe otherwise.
Nobody believes it, don't worry.
Yeah, good.
And there was always such an age difference
Between she and I, yeah.
because she's a little bit older than we are. But I can remember when I was in school and she was already at college, and I was frustrated about something about Mom and Dad, and she says, let me give you some advice. You listen to Mom and Dad respectfully, and then you go and do whatever you want. And I thought, oh, that's great, okay. Anyway, she's been our example.
Yes, exactly. Anyway, there's like 7.5 years difference between Marieta and I, because Mom had at least 5 miscarriages, if not more. Plus we had a brother that was a blue baby, so he died at birth.
Yes.
And so then Mom and Dad still wanted more children. Then Joanne came, and then Betty. And Betty we thought was a bird. She was premature, and when they brought her home from the hospital, she had really long fingernails. They were kind of curled. And so we thought they made a mistake.
That's why
But it's been a fun life.
And we told Marieta, we had the horses and rode up, oh, there's 2 parts to it.
You'll take all mine.
You know, we had the mules take our stuff up. Well, Marieta brought food, put it in the trunk, we got to the pack station.
Food.
She kept bringing, it took 5 mules.
Oh, my.
And we got up there, and here was all this food, and the Packers made fun of us. They said, "You guys are never going to eat all this food." We had roast and cans of raviolis, and a thing of wine. Oh. So toward the end, we were there 2 weeks, I think. Toward the end, we had to get rid of that food. So Marieta went out, and she went around, and she looked for backpackers. 5 guys from Stanford University who were eating their dry food, you know. Invited them over. We had roast beef. And then the next night, we had another group from Bakersfield. They were priests.
The principal from Garcia.
Yes. And we had a wonderful time. And so when Packers came back, there wasn't much food left. You tell them about it.
Well, you know that Marieta rode a horse once.
I can't imagine that.
Once she rode a horse on this trip. And we got halfway up to the lake. And the cowboy said, well, it's time to rest, so everybody get off. Everybody got off. Marieta she asked for a very quiet, calm horse ride.
His name was Cloud.
And so we all got off. Now, I don't know to this date how this happened. I am not clear. I don't even know if the cowboys know how it happened. But when we were ready to go onto the lake, we all got back on our horses. Marieta got on backwards. And she was facing the tail of the horse. And the cowboys had to sit in the ground. They were laughing. They'd never seen anything like that. The next year, our family went up the same place and we got to the horse corral. And they said, "Oh, you were the guy, that lady got on the horse." Never figured it out.
That's funny. Bad news.
Right. Yes, I gave my husband enough credit.
I have 2 salads. Who has 2 salads? Salads?
My husband enough credit. He
I had
hasn't put up with me for all these
I
years.
have 1,000 on.
Because I'm not exactly reliable.
Shut it down.
I can just have it down, okay?
So, anyway, one of the things I just love more than anything is all my friends. And I could have invited 50 people more, but we didn't have room. And besides that, I couldn't hear all those stories about it. But I can't tell you how much I appreciate. I couldn't believe Wes and Cheryl were here. Like I said, I would have picked a different restaurant because of the no salads. You know, they didn't have a salad. But
Anyway, that's fine.
anyway, Julia is a marvelous sister. Joanne is a marvelous sister, and Betty. Little Betty, that's her name, Little Betty. She just sort of looks to me like a person who came into the family and left and then never came back. That's the story about Betty. She's a terrific sister. She's absolutely, if you want a definition of an anal person, this girl, when you go to her house, if you put a cup down and you're just walking to another part of the house, maybe just to the dining room, she comes in, picks it up, and washes it for you.
I like you.
She really is a terrific sister. And Joanne is an absolute crafty person. And she has started the homeless shelter things, and I hate little kids. I don't hate them. I just don't like to be around them. And so anyway, she puts me on jobs like doing the dessert or going around and running errands for some of the craft people. And I feel like I've participated because I've been helped by her. It helps my ego. So anyway, I want to thank you all. It's just so neat. I haven't seen my son in a while, but he's still going to Olive Drive, and and I'm excited about the new church. I'm excited about the property, and I'm excited that they're going to have a whole audience full of children.
Yes.
How's your granddaughter doing, Marieta?
What?
Your granddaughter.
Where's your granddaughter and
Oh.
what is she doing?
My granddaughter is a sophomore at junior college, and she is probably the sweetest girl in the entire world. She loves me.
Objectively speaking.
She likes you.
Does she
She
still
loves
have her
me,
horses?
and last week, or this week, this week, Monday night, her horse died. And she had her for over 10 years. And my daughter called me and said, Mom, just whispered, and she said, Mom, pray. She said, I think Chanel is dying, and that's all she said. And then she left. I mean, she hung up. And I heard Morgan just bawling. You know, it was just, it tore me up.
Yeah.
But anyway, she's a really good student, and she wants to be a nurse. But if she can't make it through the nursing school because of some of the classes like math, she's going to teach Spanish. She's a bilingual speech. She can speak Spanish anywhere.
Wow.
And it's really nice. So, that's a story.
Wow, and you're sticking to it.
And I'm sticking to it, and I plan to be around again at night. But I may not be as noisy.
Horizontally?
Hear it.
Yeah.
Dr. Dawson.
Well, wait a minute. Yeah. Maybe you better say something. This is from Marieta.
This is for Maria.
This is specially written for you, my dear. There's a copy in one of the cards
Is that
of
right?
this song.
Oh my
And
God.
your brother-in-law is filming it, so.
And we
For
practiced once.
Well, that's the way with our choir. We
Never
always-
apologize before you.
Or the Bartell sisters.
I'm not apologizing.
Apologize afterwards.
Excluding one.
Well, let me get it back. All right. How do you solve a problem like Marieta? How do you tell her stop and settle down? How do you solve a problem like Marieta? Most talented girl and wonderful friend in town. We like to call her Energizer Bunny. You never know she's